welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Keerthi Kumar, and in case if you're new to my channel, then please do consider hitting the subscribe button, guys. That means so much to me. So in today's video, I'm gonna show you guys this makeup look that I'm wearing, and yeah, in case if you want to know how I got this makeup look, then just keep on watching the video. Okay, let's just start with some eye makeup, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just taking some, concealer, and I'm just like placing that on the lid area just to remove off some that discoloration on the lid. So now for the eyeshadow, I'm gonna take this Dose of Colors Baked Browns eyeshadow palette. I'm just taking first the the pale color here, just to apply that on the lid to cover up the concealer, to set that concealer in place. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the shade, this brown shade. I'm gonna apply that on my crease. I'm just blending that out. Also slightly taking that in this outer, that outer V section there. So we're gonna do some good blending. Okay guys, so when I did that Q&A thing on my Instagram Insta stories, like which content do you guys wanna watch on my channel, few of you guys actually asked like for vlogs, but I'm just gonna tell you like why I don't usually do vlogs on my channel. That's because my daily routine is so basic. Like literally morning time I usually do my India calls, and once I'm done with the India calls, then I just like cook, literally cook for lunch, and then Ravi comes to home at like 1:30 in the afternoon. Then we'll have a lunch, and after that, that's the time where I usually like film YouTube videos if I want to, or like edit the videos, or like watch some YouTube videos, like TV, blah blah blah. That's what I do. Sorry, that's when I do. And then in the evening, just taking this dark brown shade. In the evening again, we just have to prepare our dinner. So that's it, like that's my routine, guys. Like cooking, doing some household work, filming when I just have to film the makeup tutorials and edit them. Literally that's my daily routine. So I don't know like what I should show in vlogs, because my daily routine is so basic that you might even feel like my vlogs get to be so boring, because every single day that's the only thing that I do. So yeah, that's the reason why I don't usually do vlogs. And also we are not like people who usually go for some fancy dinners and things like that. We just don't do that. And also like like these days, after the 2020 resolution is that we are not actually eating out a lot, so we're just cooking and we're just eating at home. And also, even if I have to show some some cooking skills on YouTube, I'm not so good at cooking. I usually watch YouTube tutorials and I just like cook the curries and things like that, whatever I just want to cook, be it anything. So I watch YouTube itself for doing cooking. So in turn, I cannot do cooking videos as well, because yeah, as I told you, I watch YouTube for cooking. I think I need like a little more of that brown intensity. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just packing that brown shade. So now I'm gonna take this shadow from eyeshadow from Revlon. I actually got this on sale at Ulta. I think I got this for $1 or something. So basically this looks like this. So this is like a very that creamy sort of formula. Let me just give you a swatch. So this is how the shade looks like. It has that that tints of blue, greenish sort of tones to it. But on its own it doesn't like pop out like too much, but when we just apply a base layer like a brown or black, the shadow kind of like pops out more. So that's the reason I just did like a brown shadow base, and I'm just taking this shadow with fingers now, and I'm gonna place that on the lid. I'm just like placing that like that. And we're not taking this in the crease, guys. We're just like placing this only on the lid, okay? Actually bought this shadow like long back, but I didn't like use it. So when I was like searching what are the products that I have still there I didn't use and want to show you guys, then I found this product and I was like, I need to make a video with this one. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm just taking the round fluffy blending brush and I'm just taking the first crease shade that we applied and I'm just taking that in the crease area to smoothen that crease out. I think I need a little more intensity with that cream shadow. Mainly concentrating it in that center part. So just taking a clean brush and just blending that out on the crease, just to smoothen that out a bit. Oh my god, this shadow literally is moving everywhere. This is not the best eyeshadow, I just have to tell you. Just because it's on sale, I just wanted to try it, but to be honest, definitely not the best eyeshadow. Though it's very creamy in texture, like literally like butter, so soft like butter, but it's just going all over the place, guys. So for primer, I'm just gonna take this FARSALI blur, Skin Tune blur. Just want to, you know, complete this product, this tiny product. Mainly concentrating it on my T-zone and I'm just like blending that out. I'm just gonna do a little bit of some color correction because I have that pigmentation here. Okay, where is my color corrector? So I'm gonna take this LA Girl Pro color corrector, the orange color corrector, and I'm just gonna apply this. Oops, I think I took a little too much. Just gonna one drop here, a little drop here, a little drop under this eye. That's it. No need of too much because this is super duper pigmented, okay? So we don't need to go too much. So I'm just taking a stippling brush and I'm just gonna stipple this product. I think I need to use another brush for the bottom part of my eye. So I'm just taking the MAC 217 brush and I'm just gonna use this under my eye because this is like more kind of like, you know, it actually fits in that under eye area super well. Okay, so I actually bought like a lot of, you know, drugstore makeup last weekend just because I want to incorporate some drugstore makeup as well into my, you know, in my makeup videos as well. So yeah, that's the reason I shopped LA Girl, Maybelline, Wet n Wild, blah blah blah, so many makeup products. But I'm just not gonna show every product in the same video because in that way the product seems to be like so repetitive in my video. So I'm just gonna reveal a few products in the coming videos. Okay, now let's just go with the concealer. I'm gonna take the LA Girl Pro Concealer. So previously, guys, these are like one of the concealers that used to be in my bridal makeup kit as well, like LA Girl concealers. They are super duper pigmented and so good. Like if you're actually a bridal makeup artist, you know, you guys can check these concealers out. They have a very good shade range. Okay, I just need to press the product out. They have got like a very good shade range. So I'm just taking a concealer brush and I'm just blending this out. By the way, guys, I'll actually make a video, you know, like on what shades of foundations should you have in your makeup kit if you're a bridal makeup artist, and the concealer shades that you should have in, you know, in different brands. I'll try to make a video on that, so that way you might find that useful. For the foundation, we're gonna take the Physicians Formula foundation. This is in the shade DW2. It comes with this doe foot applicator, like a very big doe foot applicator, but I would have preferred like a, like a pump over this applicator for hygiene reasons, especially with the foundation. Okay. Now I'm just taking my damn beauty blender and I'm just gonna blend this foundation out. By the way, I just want to share with you guys like one funny thing that happened in the like my grandma told in the morning. Okay, so I called my grandma today morning and just talking simply to her, and then she actually told one thing, that my grandma's friend was asking her like, how's Keerthi and what's she doing, and you know what, like literally she answered that she's good, she's doing dieting. It's like they were asking like what am I doing, and my grandma told her like I'm doing dieting. I just felt that so funny. My NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. This is in the shade Ginger. I almost completed this concealer and there's only like teeny bit of it left. So I'm just gonna dot this concealer under my eye. And also here. Okay, just applying it on the bridge bone, a little bit on the forehead, here, a little bit here. And we're gonna blend that out with the same damp beauty sponge. So I'm just taking the Krylon loose powder. I'm just gonna do like slight baking, not too much, just like very slight amount of baking, just to set that and dry. I think you can totally skip baking, guys. And onto the rest of the face, I'm just dabbing the same, the powder that's left on the sponge after our baking. I'm not gonna apply too much. I'm not applying too much powder on skin because we already applied like a matte foundation, and I've got like super dry skin, so I don't want to make it like flaky. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do some bronzer, apply some bronzer on my cheeks. For that, I'm gonna take the Benefit Hoola bronzer. This is my favorite go-to bronzer, guys. So if you guys are watching like my videos, this is the only like single bronzer that I use in every video. With this bronzer, you cannot go wrong. Okay, and I'm gonna apply this. Okay, and for the blush, I'm gonna take the shade called Mac Pinch Me from MAC. Look at that shade. That's a very, very pretty shade. So I'm just gonna take the Real Techniques blush brush. Look at how big this brush is. Usually the one that I use is like more, like a smaller round brush, but this is like a lot more big. But let's just try this out. I bought this newly. Let's try this out. I'm gonna take some product. Smile. I just find this to be like too large here. No, I'm just gonna go with my same favorite blush brush itself. See, this kind of like fits perfectly in that in that blush region, whereas that's like too too fluffy, too big. Definitely not something that I actually liked at the moment, or maybe I kind of like need some practice with that. Let's just try it out and see. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna dust off the powder. So now I'm gonna take the same eyeshadow palette, and we're gonna take the dark brown shade that we used, and I'm gonna take that with the, where is this brushy? So I'm just gonna take this on my brush, like waterline brush, and gonna apply this on my bottom lash line just to bring back that dimension, that waterline area as well. This is like a must step for me, guys. Like, I just cannot do the eyeshadow without doing it on my bottom lash line. I need that dimension there. When I was in India, like literally I don't even know how to cook rice in rice cooker, but after wedding I learned like cooking. Like I can just cook anything by watching YouTube right now. I can cook non-vegetarian, vegetarian, anything, like literally anything, just because YouTube is a savior, guys. Like, I don't even know what would I've done if there is no YouTube. I don't know how I would have cooked. Huh. YouTube is a savior. Like, you can learn makeup, you can learn cooking, you can learn almost anything through YouTube. Okay, now I just want to so now I just want to, you know, apply some fixer on my face. Okay, let's just do that at the end of the makeup. So yeah, I just want to apply some fixer on the brush, like that, on my highlighter brush, so that the brush kind of like picks up the product with a little more intensity. So yeah, for the highlighter I'm gonna take the Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter, one of my favorite from drugstore, by the way, and I'm just gonna apply this on the high points. Love this highlighter, guys. For someone who's actually into the goldeny shade highlighter, you know, this highlighter is so gorgeous from drugstore. And again, guys, if you just see, you know, I'm actually taking again a good amount of time for blending my you know, highlighter as well, because if you don't actually take that good time for blending your highlight, that's gonna be like one line there, one streak of that highlight going on. No, you don't want to make it look like that. So you just have to take some good time for blending your highlighter as well. That way it will not look like one streak. See, this is the thing, guys. So if you actually apply any sort of highlighter on a pimple or any, you know, that texture area there, that texture area is gonna emphasize more, and that's gonna like pop out. So highlighting is basically you are popping that area out. So if you just want to hide something, then we just have to apply a matte product. But if you want to pop out something, then we just have to apply a shimmer product or like something that's lighter. So, you know, that's the reason we apply like a lighter shade of concealer in this region only on the high points, because we want the only on that high points region to highlight. And if there is dark circles or something, we want to hide dark circles. So we apply the shade which is very close to our skin tone, or something that's like a little more darker than our skin tone but not lighter, because we want to hide it. So yeah, so that's the difference between matte, shimmer. And now I'm gonna take just some random brush, and I'm gonna apply the same highlighter under my brow bone as well, because if you apply that brow bone highlight, we're gonna get a really good, you know, that brow bone lift and also good highlight there. So these are actually all the high points of the face. So these are the areas that needs to catch that light. You can also apply a little bit of highlighter on the forehead region, guys, like here or like here, but because I have like the textured skin on my forehead, I don't want to emphasize that texture more, because if I apply highlighter, I will bring that, you know, that texture out, because that's the thing with highlight. Okay, if you apply any sort of like shimmer shade, you will be bringing that product to the, you will be bringing that area to the front, you'll be highlighting that. So if we want to hide something, then we just have to use a non-shimmer product there. So that's the reason I'm not applying any sort of highlighter on my forehead. But if you don't have any texture on your forehead, you can just go and apply some highlighter on your forehead region as well. I'm gonna take this Maybelline Falsies Lash Lift Mascara, which is one of the new mascaras from this way, drugstore. I heard like so many good things about this mascara, guys, like bloggers raving about this mascara, so I wanted to give this a try. By the way, I just want to tell you guys this thing. Previously I used to use this one from Too Faced, the Better Than Sex mascara, but I just find this mascara to be so clumsy. Like literally it's making my lashes look so clumpy. Like like, I don't know, I just don't know how to explain that. But for the first usage it was good, but from the second usage onwards, it's actually making my lashes look so clumpy. I didn't like it. Also, it's kind of like messing my bottom lash line as well when I'm applying that. Like, I don't know, I didn't like it. There are people who rave about that mascara, but I didn't like it. So when I want to pick up mascara with my own money, like putting some coins into it, then I usually don't love to splurge on a mascara from high-end, because mascara is something that you just have to use it for around like 3 months or something, and then you just have to dispose that off, because mascara is like a product where it's a very good breeding ground for bacteria. So yeah, I love to put my money for drugstore mascaras, but you know, whatever tiny mascaras that I showed you guys in my previous videos, I always got them as a you know, in the gift kits from Sephora. I didn't buy them, I just used my points, Sephora points, to get them. Actually reduced weight, you know, I reduced like around like 5 kgs, so all of my outfits were becoming loose. So that's the reason. If something just shows up, please excuse me, guys. So before this mascara dries out and we go with the lashes, we're gonna go with the lipstick now. And for the lipstick, I'm gonna take, which shade should I take? Okay, let's just go with Milani. Yeah, let's go with Milani. I'm gonna take the Milani Satin Matte Liquid Lipstick. This is in the shade 09. Removing of all the excess. This is one thing that I love to do. I just love to remove all the excess, because Milani lipsticks are super pigmented, so you don't need to apply too much product. Almost like, you know, most of the brand lipsticks are. My husband is making some chicken curry while I'm filming video, so just sweet husband, I'm telling you. Okay, now I'm just gonna put on some falsies. Let me just get this mirror here. So let's just set the makeup in place with the Urban Decay All Nighter. So yeah, that's all for this makeup look, guys. I hope you guys will like this makeup tutorial. In case if you do so, then please don't forget to hit that like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel and show some love and support to my channel, guys. So also do follow me on my Instagram, because I'll be putting up like makeup and beauty content over there as well. So yeah, in case if you want to check that out, do follow me on my Instagram. I'll be leaving the direct link in the description box below. So that's all for this video, guys. We'll be seeing you soon with another video. Till then, have a great day. Bye.